While we have Steve Spiewak here on the show, let's use him. Let's bring him back in. And the games keep getting better and better as the playoffs go further on and further on. And Steve, what are some of the top games of the week?
Thanks, Chris. This may be the most exciting slate of games so far this season, and it starts down in Texas in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Allen versus DeSoto, our national game of the week. This is the game Texas fans have been waiting for a full year. It's the third season in a row that these two powerhouse programs are meeting in the playoffs. Now, Allen won each of the first two meetings, and last year it was thanks to an incredible fourth quarter come from behind victory that was pioneered by their standout quarterback Kyler Murray. He's extremely difficult to stop. Guys, he has never lost a high school football game. That's crazy to think about when you're talking about big time Texas football. He's undefeated. However, DeSoto's quarterback Tristan Wallace is back after breaking his ankle in September. He saw some action in last week's victory over Coppell, and this week you may see a little bit of him behind center. You may see a little bit of his replacement, Jalen Nelson, who flourished during that time that Wallace was injured. And if Nelson is not on the field at quarterback, look for him to line up at wide receiver, where he is also very dangerous. But getting Wallace back gives the team a lot of momentum and excitement heading into the Allen game. I talked to their head coach, Claude Mathis, earlier in the week, and he said that DeSoto just needs to focus on DeSoto, block out the distractions, block out the hype. They just need to focus on executing their game. Another huge matchup is taking place in the state of New Jersey. This was a game that when these two teams met in the regular season, it was our national game of the week, and it did not disappoint. Paramus Catholic stunned then number one ranked Don Bosco Prep 21-14 in just a defensive battle. And now the teams are meeting in the semifinals of the non-public Group 4 state playoffs, a tournament bracket that our own Kevin Askelin ranked as one of the nation's toughest. The winner will go on to face the winner of the Bergen Catholic versus St. Peter's Prep matchup on the other side of the bracket. And as we know, guys, there is no love lost between Don Bosco Prep and Paramus Catholic. These two coaches have been outspoken throughout the season, accusing each other of impermissible recruiting. So this is a very, very intense rivalry, and I'm looking forward to seeing the two teams settle it on the field on Saturday afternoon. And finally, the third big game to keep an eye on this weekend from the state of Wisconsin, Arrowhead versus Kimberly. This is a huge, huge game in Wisconsin. 10-3 Arrowhead is taking on an undefeated Kimberly squad that looks to cap off its run with the state title. Now, Arrowhead is the defending state champion in Division I, and after a 3-3 start, they've rattled off 7 consecutive victories to make it to the state final, something that didn't seem possible when it was sitting at 3-3. But Kimberly is no slouch either. They're the defending Division II state champion in Wisconsin, and they are perceived as the favorite in this matchup. So what we have, guys, is the defending Division I state champion taking on the defending Division II state champion for this year's Division I state title. It hardly gets bigger than that.